Faithful Families, Thriving Communities. Today is our final session together. Through a personal journey of how health and your faith are connected, you have learned new skills that can improve your total health. Today we will build upon the personal skills you have learned and we'll discuss how these skills can help you become an advocate for healthy living to benefit others in your faith community. Since this is our final session, I would like to begin by asking your assistance in sharing information that will help me evaluate and improve the Faithful Families program. Please take a few moments to complete this short survey. Your answers will help improve the program in the future. You can pause the video here and find the handout below in the handout section of the website. Once you've filled out your handout, you can save it and send it to your Faithful Families facilitator. Over the past several weeks, we have been talking about how we can eat smart and move more. All along the way, you have been encouraged to set personal goals to improve your health. During our time together, we have discussed many strategies to help us eat smart and move more. We have learned how planning, shopping, fixing, and eating meals at home and moving more can help us achieve our personal goals. Please take a look at the handout below. Today, we will be making connections between what we have learned to improve our own health and how we can use that information to help others in our faith community. First, let's look at what we have done personally. What changes have you made to improve your health in the way that you plan, shop, fix, eat, or move? If you haven't yet made a change, is there something that you intend to do? Pause the video here and take a few moments and reflect on what you are doing or you plan to do. Write your thoughts in the space provided at the top of the handout. Remember, you can find the handout below on the website in the handout section. Some of you have goals to use skills soon. Take a minute to think about a new skill or practice you intend to use during the next 30 days. This is your 30-day goal. Please write your 30-day goal in the space provided on your handout. Planning is important in continuing to use the skills learned in Faithful Families. Remember what we learned about planning? You can put the planning skill into practice by first planning meals, second, planning shopping, third, planning physical activity. Are there other ways that planning could help you eat smart and move more? We've thought about the skills we have learned and how we are using these skills in our own lives. Now let's make the connection between eating smart and moving more and your faith. Take a moment to think about how the changes you have made align with your faith and what it teaches you about health. Write your thoughts in the space provided on your handout. We've connected our personal health to faith, but what about the health of others in our community? One way we can share our new skills with others in our faith community is by sharing healthy recipes that we've learned. Today's recipes use the skills that we've learned. They will save us money and time as well as help us and others eat smart. Our recipes for today are chicken salad with fruit and easy broccoli salad. Pause the video here and scroll down to watch the recipe demonstration video. Let's think about how we can use what we have learned. Let's frame our thoughts around the words plan, shop, fix, and eat. Now that we've taken a look at the video for our healthy recipe today, let's take a look at the recipe. Can you think of how we might plan to prepare these recipes inexpensively? Can you think about how we might shop to save the most money when purchasing ingredients for these recipes? Plan and shop for these ingredients when they are on sale. Alter recipes to use different fruits in season or frozen or canned fruit that is less expensive. You can compare costs between fresh and frozen broccoli to get the best buy. The salad is best served cold when fresh broccoli is used and best served warm when frozen broccoli is used. Planning to use leftovers can also make these recipes save money. To do this, you want to plan this week's menu with this meal in mind. Use chicken or broccoli earlier in the week, cook it once, and then use these items twice to save time. Fix is the easy part. Both of these recipes are what I call mix and go recipes. You place all the ingredients in a bowl and then you mix together and you're done. What do you think might make these recipes even easier? You might cook chicken ahead of time when using chicken in a meal earlier in the week. You could use canned chicken instead of cooking chicken. For the fruit and the chicken salad, use canned mandarin oranges, pineapple chunks, or other fruits packed in water or their own juice. Remember, you don't want cans packaged in syrup if you can avoid it. Both recipes can be made the night before and stored in airtight containers for use the next day. Finally, let's take a look at what we've learned about eating together and eating smart. These recipes are great to take as a covered dish so that you can eat together with your faith community and help others eat smart when they try your dish. Now that you've had a chance to look at the recipe and see how easy these recipes are to make and share, let's talk about how you can connect what you've learned to your faith community and how they think about health and faith. What are some ways your faith community could encourage eating smart and moving more? Some of the best ways you can promote healthy living as a faith community is by making changes that promote healthy eating and physical activity. To be effective, these changes must be agreed upon by the faith community and must be promoted so that everyone knows about the changes. An example of policy change could be that fruit will be an option at the dessert table. An example of an environmental change might be creating a community garden on the faith community property. Please take a look at your handout again. In the left margin, you will see some examples of policy and environmental changes. Take a few moments to think about how one policy and one environmental change could benefit your faith community. Please share your ideas with others in your group. Make a list of the ideas you have and bring it up next time your faith community is together. Each faith community has a system in place for how changes can take place. Let's take time to think about how changes could happen in your faith community. Do you vote on changes that happen, like installing a new roof, or does it happen through committees or staff members? Is it a combination of these steps? Are there other processes? It is very important that members of the faith community are aware of the changes that are adopted. Think about how information is shared in your faith community. Are there groups or committees that would need to be given the information to make sure the changes take place and continue? If so, what groups or committees are these? These changes are important because they can continue if they are presented in effective ways. What are some ways to make sure that the changes will continue in your faith communities? You guys have given your minds a tough workout today, and now I'm going to ask you to work out your bodies. I'm going to show you a simple way you can move more. This is something you might want to do within your church community when your faith community is doing worship or when you're having a prayer meeting. If you'd like, you can do it with me. The activity we're going to do is called chair marching. As a reminder, you should only move in ways that feel comfortable to you, and you should stop doing the activity immediately if you experience any pain. Perch on the edge of your chair and lift each knee, one at a time, towards your chest. Hold each leg for a count of 5, keeping your back straight and stomach in so your legs are doing the work. If you want to challenge yourself, place your hands on your thighs. March 5 to 10 times slowly with each leg. You can also place your hands on the side of your chair for balance and do leg lifts with a straight leg and a flexed foot. Do 5 leg lifts per leg, holding to the count of 3. Good job. Since this is our last meeting, let's take a moment to talk about what we've learned together over the last 9 weeks. How has participating in Faithful Families Thriving Communities changed the way that you think about eating smart, moving more, and your faith community? Do you see these as being connected? Thank you for your participation. Remember, if you have any questions about this program in the future, you can contact me or your local fax agent. I hope to continue working with you to help your faith community eat smart and move more. I will continue to work with you on the changes that we have identified today. Let's make these changes happen. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful day.